Alright, this video is about when you're wasting time having fun, you're not wasting time at all.
We're in Miraflores at this fruit vendor, and she might be the most skilled person in cutting fruits we've ever met, or at least I've ever met. It's fabulous. One, she doesn't touch the fruit with her hands at all, and two, she gives it in a way that you can eat it and it tastes like you're eating an ice cream cone. It doesn't touch your hands at all, so your hands are clean, and as Dan said, you can even use a computer right after eating it.
Persian brandy. I see people selling fruit in like places like Manhattan, but people get lost. Like they see all these tropical fruits like mangoes, like what do I do with that? Here? Does anybody know what this is?
How do I eat it? Do I have to wait till I get home to cut it? And I don't even know how to cut it. My hands get messy.
This lady, she does it all for you. It's like the person on set is like walking away with an ice cream cone. It is. She puts it in little plastic bags. Look at that. Never touches the fruit. And you just eat it without, the only thing that gets messy is your teeth and beard if you have one.
And let's replace ice cream trucks with fruit trucks. And she's gonna run a school where she teaches people how to cut these as beautifully as she does them.
And if there's sun, let it shine on your face. Let the rains rip across your path, providing swell to last all your days.
I want to talk about how our feet are in the grass right now. If I surf, I feel like I'm as grounded and immersed in nature as I possibly can be. But I think there's still something special about putting our feet in the grass.
Especially while on the road.
Yeah, I agree. When you're moving so much, I think it's hard to keep your spirit to keep up with your body sometimes when you're traveling so fast in those little metal boxes across the world.
And Diana's going to tell us a little about papaya, which she's cutting right now.
That one, the tiny one, is a Hawaiian one. And the big ones are Mexican.
I'll never have to touch the papaya. So one, my hand, I don't have to worry about my hands being clean, and two, I don't have to worry about a mess. And three, it's all peeled, I don't have anything to do.
And we like to get messy sometimes. Sometimes we love to get hands-on, but sometimes it's not practical. Sometimes you're going to work. You know? Now that we've established and encouraged you guys to start putting your feet in the grass for 30 minutes a day while getting sunlight and working out, let's move on to the next subject. Are you convinced? Do we need to convince you more?
We've taken a couple months off to let our bodies readjust. But now we're back, and we're doing it at new altitude, new levels. It's a new level of detoxification. This is a new level of coldness. This is definitely a new level of ice cold water.
Anyone want to give some testimonies below? Comment below about your feet in the grass. I know there's a book called Grounding. You haven't read that, have you?
No, I haven't.
What is your experiences with your feet on the ground?
I get more in touch with nature. More in touch with myself. Like my intuition gets a lot stronger when I do that. So I think there's definitely something to it. Apparently if you have parasites in your stomach, you want to eat the papaya seeds because then you'll poop them out or something. Well, I eat the seeds and they taste like pepper.
Have you ever pooped out a parasite after eating papaya seeds?
No, but I pooped out a lot of papaya seeds.
Now on to the next subject. What did we do today, Diana?
Everything and yet nothing. I feel like we've been running around town all day, but...
Take us through our day here.
Timothy woke us up. We went to the beach, you guys surfed, did some tanning and...
New tanning. Important as well, I think.
Yeah, I tried that for the first time today and it was definitely something you should all try.
I definitely think it stimulates your root chakra.
Yeah.
To be more PG rated.
Try it out. Let us know what you think, because I don't think anyone will have anything bad to say about it.
All right, so now we're giving you a lot of tips today, guys. Are you taking notes? So for all you people out there that are in maybe third world countries where papayas are in abundance and pharmacies are not, Plan B could be green papaya, a lot of it. Apparently you can eat so much that you could cause an abortion.
Mm-hmm. If you have malaria or something, you eat the leaves and that is...
Oh yeah? Was that for papayas or mangoes?
Papayas.
Wow. Dang, anyone else know any interesting facts about papayas? So we got contraceptive, malaria prevention, get rid of parasites. Look at her, she's killing your parasites. All that meat that you're eating around the RawBrahs, you have to eat those papaya seeds, huh?
Yeah, raw meat down here is...
right here we got some mangoes, and these fruits are actually the most consumed fruit in the world. They're also very sacred, especially in India where 1 billion people live. They're considered a gift of love. So if you go to India and you see people handing out mangoes, it's a symbol of love, and deities and Hindu temples, they always have fruits, and mango is one of the purest, most right form of expression of love in the Hindu and Indian culture. Also, Buddha, it's supposed that Buddha meditated under the tree of a mango tree, and under the purity and the love of this fruit, and it's here to give us the love back. And Buddha found enlightenment sitting under the fruit, so maybe we can find some by eating it.
Mangoes are good for digestion.
Plus, if you get 3, you can juggle.
And what about for detox?
It's a good thing.
Fruit truck instead of ice cream truck. So when kids learn to eat it, and if they eat it like this, it's like ice cream. It's better than ice cream, actually.
And don't let Perzon make you think we're anti-ice cream. I'll take the ice cream truck and the fruit truck. I just want the creamy ice cream. That Ray Pete ice cream.
Granadilla?
Granadilla?
Yeah, granadilla.
But in English, this is known as the passion fruit. In Spanish, this is the ripe one. This is like the orangish, yellowish on the outside. And these are sweet. Now you can get the other ones that they call in Spanish language is maracuya, which is more sour, and I think they use those for the drinks. But what we have here is what I think is the perfect fruit, in a way. I mean, look at this hard shell. Although the tree is threatened by caterpillars, this fruit is resilient. Look at it. No bugs getting in there, but humans, it's the perfect thing for a human to get into. Because look what we got in here. I mean, when I think of fruits, what do you think of? I think of hydration, and I think of seeds. And I think of eggs, and I think of the sperm of Mother Nature right there. Can Mother Nature have sperm? Maybe I'll call it Mother Nature's ovaries. And look at that. This is pure hydration. This is like a drink in the form of fruit seeds. Unbelievable. No, it really is so sweet too, and it's so good and so easy for human hands, but so hard for bugs' teeth. I mean, look at these little babies. That could produce thousands of other passion fruit right there. And this fruit is perfect for Danimal because, as you can see, he's just oozing with passion. Do you see how passionate he is about this passion fruit? I mean, his passion is almost palpable. I agree. Wow. Now, if you look at it like this, it's almost like a little cocoon. Or you can look at this a lot of ways, but there's a sack in here that's holding all the eggs. So, and the sack is attached to this. So if you want like a cleaner and more efficient way to eat it, you peel around that and you keep that sack intact. We'll fast forward here because this is a little slower. What I can do is this, I can just put this whole thing in my mouth. For you guys or women that have big mouths that can handle a lot of fruit at once. At this point, I don't think I am hungry or Perzon's hungry, but
I'm just buying the fruit to see how she cuts it. I might not even eat it. I'm just buying this very expensive kiwi. Watch this.
The question is, does her hand ever touch the fruit that you're eating? Does it ever touch it?
No, it's only on the skin. She's covered her hands in plastic. This is the most hygienic fruit vendor / best cutting queen of fruit, and her name is Natty. We're at the corner of Santiago, Peru, and Berlin Street in Miraflores. The best queen of fruit. She's gonna open a school pretty soon where she's gonna teach other people how to cut like that.
It's really incredible. Never touches it. Wow. All that stuff on her hands might not even be dirt. It might just be fruit peelings.
Yeah.
It might be the dirt from the fruit peelings that she's...
My fruit's kiwi, by the way. Nobody's asked me about my fruit yet.
Do you know anything about kiwi?
Yes, I know they're high in vitamin C, which is good for your eyeballs. So good. I eat them as dessert. Seriously, like if I get a sweet craving, I'll have, hey.
Hold hands. Hey.
Come on. These girls are feeding each other fruit and you guys don't get to see it because we're not holding the camera. Now do that again. Daniel, what are you doing, man?
I got a little carried away on my video shoot and I made a mess of Nettie's store here. So I'm cleaning up now. I think she may have thought it might have been a little disrespectful, and that's the last thing I want to do for the lady cutting all my mangoes.
That's right.
I know.
Get that piece too, dude.
Yeah, that's our our rule. You take one more piece of trash than you came with, and the world will be a better place. Are you doing that?
So you pick up that one.
See, I didn't even bring that trash. I'm taking care of it.
He even makes the bed every night.
Start a campaign.
Like the real housewife here.
And we're starting a campaign soon because elections are coming up. Nettie for mayor of this Miraflores. Nettie for mayor for Miraflores. Send in your absentee ballots if you don't live in Miraflores. Also send a check payable to RawBrahs@gmail.com for a campaign donation.
Are you okay with wasting time? But I want you to think back on the days that you remember, or pretend like you were at your deathbed. What are you going to remember in your life? Are you remember those times like, I remember that time I spent 4 extra hours in the office in front of the computer and I got so much work done? No, I think you might remember a day like this, like where you walked around from coffee shops to ice cream shops and parks and surfing and the sun with friends. That's the kind of stuff I think you remember. I think you remember the relationships and those experiences you had during those relationships. So my main point in this video is I want you to cherish those moments. A lot of those moments that you think are wasted time, no, they're not wasted at all. They're the most important times.
And enjoy the people you're with while doing it.
Yes. After traveling far and wide, I learned that it's not really about the places you go, but the people that you're with. I don't particularly care too much for oranges, but these Peruvian tangerines are awesome, and I think they must be in season because they're everywhere. But as our friends the Jamaicans taught us when we visited Jamaica, you don't swallow the pulp, you just juice them in your mouth. They didn't know why they did that in Jamaica, but they did, and I'm certain that it's because the pulp doesn't digest that well. If you notice, you eat these oranges, and you swallow everything, you'll be constipated for a few days. As opposed to swallowing the juice, everything's real regular, and you're free-flowing like a tangerine waterfall.
Those were some bold claims. I'm pretty sure he just said oranges will constipate you.
That's right. That's what we do around here. We make up things, and sometimes they come true, and sometimes they don't. But if you don't start somewhere, you're never gonna start.
But when you make a smoothie and you use the whole orange instead of just the juice, and you let it sit for 5 or 10 minutes, it gets bitter. But if you only use the juice from the orange, it doesn't get bitter.
See that? You don't want that in your intestines. Juice only. Juice your oranges.
Oh, no way. I always do that.
What?
What kind of fruit facts do you have for us, guys? You tell us about your favorite fruit and what it benefits and where it comes from. Leave a comment below, like the video, like our Facebook page, send Purs on a personal message about detox, retox therapy, whether it's jellyfish or whatever it may be.
I used to just dump the whole orange.
Get that guy's taxi. Use his taxi.
So cherish those relationships and cherish each moment in those relationships, whether it's brother, sister, wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, father, mother, father, daughter. You have to cherish each one of those. And a lot of the things that we take for granted, a lot of things that we think are a waste of time, are actually the most important time.
You might not think that you're having that much fun with the people you're with, but when you look back, you find out you did have fun.
Yeah. There's not many times I feel like being on camera, but when I do, I usually like to talk about things that lie in my heart. And tonight, as I'm here on the longest left in the world, Chicama, Peru, I'm thinking about my family and my friends. Daniel Morgan, Corey Rogers, Tim Cook. These are the guys I think about that would really enjoy the scene that I'm at right now. These are my amigos from back home. I'm here in Chicama, Peru, the longest left in the world. All these guys that I mentioned are goofy folk. Totally different experience with the seeds. Totally different, dude.
I rode a wave today and I was deeply inspired from my feet to my head to the heavens. It's a good friend of mine. His name is Perzan. We've been on some adventures. Rasta.
Hey, you don't have to always reinvent the wheel. Just take some stuff you learn from other people and make it better. How about that for him? How about that? Life hacking 102. All right, my arm's extremely tired. See you somewhere else.
I just want you to know that I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about my family, my brother, my mother, my dad, my sister, my brother. I love you guys. I have love in my heart for you.